Test 1, 2. Alright, time to go for a little ride. Beautiful Sunday. It's about 75 degrees or so. And I'm gonna take this here little new action cam, the Akaso Brave 6 Plus, out for a little test drive. See how it records, and go from there. Recorded in 4K at 30 frames per second. And might as well do some video blogging, I guess they call it. I don't know. I'm doing this more for safety than anything else, and also just enjoy the ride. I have the Akaso Brave 6 Plus internal microphone hooked up into my helmet. Nice little camera. Didn't cost a bunch of money like a GoPro. GoPros are fairly expensive. You know, $250, $350, $450. My little Brave 6 here only cost $100 on Amazon. It's got image stabilization. So hopefully the bumpy roads isn't too bumpy. It's mounted to my handlebar right now. I thought about putting it up on my helmet, but just haven't gotten around to it. Plus I think helmet mounted cams are kind of goofy. Plus they add extra weight to your head. Not that this weighs a whole lot, it's a little square camera. But trying it out on the handlebar mount first, and we'll see where it goes from there. Gonna take a ride over to the Bedford Reserve. One of my favorite places to ride, and it's right in my backyard. I guess I should have turned left back there. I can't go anywhere up here. Oh yeah, I can. I'll just turn left right here. This road's extremely bumpy. They need to do some road work on it. Cruising on my Honda CTX. Love this bike. Never done a video where I'm cruising on the bike and talking at the same time, so I really don't know what to say, but wonder what this guy's doing. Turning left, but he's going right in a Mustang Fox body. He's gonna go cruising through here too. This starts the Bedford Reserve, part of the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. It's the very most northern end of it, I guess you could say. It's a beautiful ride through here. Lots of nature, lots of wildlife. Just gotta watch out for the deer. It's a popular destination. People come down here, enjoy the hiking trails, the walking trails. There's a river on the right-hand side of me, and it goes up and down, up and down. Got a few twisties in here. Right now I'm going left and right. It's a beautiful place. You want to come back here and do some hiking and stuff. You can bring your horses back here also. Not that I've really ever seen anybody do it, but they do have horse riding trails back here too. People can bring their horse out here and ride through the woods on horseback. Right through here tends to be some rock and sand, so sometimes you can take this corner really tight, and other times you have to be careful, because as we all know, rock and sand and grass and leaves are not a motorcyclist's best friend. It's actually their worst enemy. Yeah, I think this camera's probably going to work out pretty well. From the last bit of video testing I did, the image stabilization is really good. I took the camera down by the river. It's waterproof. Well, you can put it in the waterproof casing. But I think one of its best features is it's got an external microphone. And it can record in 4K. Now, see, that was a dumbass move. Trying to get around that guy right there. Trying to get around those bikers right there was a dumbass move. And unlike a GoPro, this camera came with a whole bunch of accessories. and 2 batteries and the battery-based charger, which is something that I looked into, and GoPro charges you extra for extra batteries and accessories. I mean, but it came with all kinds of mounts and sticky mounts and clip mounts and everything else. There's a lady over there taking a picture of that sign. I'll let that car get a little bit ahead of me. More people walking around. It's Sunday, the last day of, no, second to the last day of August. I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 3/4 after 3 or something. Wanted to go for a nice ride. Wish I had some people to ride with, but the only other people I knew was riding today wanted to go on a 6-hour ride down to do the triple nickel. And the triple nickel is about a 2-hour away ride before you even get to it to start riding the triple nickel. And I just didn't have time to do all that. I already had prior engagements for an event last night, and I didn't want to have to try to get up and go do all that today. So just wanted to go for a little ride once I got home. And that's what I'm doing. Peaceful ride through the valley. Hey, how you doing, big guy? I figured I'd take anybody who wants to share the experience with me, do a little video vlog. I have a feeling this guy in this fox body is going to take off right through here, if he can catch a gear. He's running real rich. You can tell he's got at least a little bit of something in that 5.0, because it stinks like a mother. There's the river to the right hand side. It's flowing pretty good today. It's not going to be crystal clear like it is some days. Ooh, horse poop. Whole lot of horse poop. You gotta park up here. Someone's gonna be pissed. They have a whole fucking parking spot for a bike. Oh well. Come over here real quick. Look at the river. Now I'm trying to make this all in one video, so bear with me with the little twisty turny of this here camera, because I gotta twist it off the mount. There we go. I'm gonna leave my helmet on too, because I got the boom mic attached to my Bluetooth helmet mic, and I'm holding it by my hand, so my phone should be okay there for right now. It's my lovely ride, my Honda CTX. just put these new stickers on here I got from the gun show. They're like really thick gel stickers, so I think they're good high quality. Big Second Amendment supporter, by the way. Of course, everybody probably already knows that. I don't got my lights on right now, but I got my LED lights up there. Should probably turn those on. They change multiple colors. Well, you can put like a rainbow effect or a breathing effect or whatever. Yeah, this makes for great video content right here, just showing you how my lights flash. But they're all throughout my bike. Anyway, this is the river. It's kind of murky right now. We've had a bunch of rain the past few days. But give it another day or two, and it's gonna go ahead and get crystal clear again. Let me walk down here and see what it looks like. May have posted videos with me and Maya down here at the river, because it's a popular destination for everybody to come down here to swim. And we have some people in the river swimming. Well, not really swimming, more like bathing and getting wet, because there's no real deep spots to swim at, but there's plenty of places just to, you know, get up to your chest for a little bit. This camera's supposed to have a little bit of a zoom. I don't think it's going to zoom all that much though. It says 8 times zoom on it. But plenty of bikes out here. Probably going to be a pretty long video, but I want to do this all in one raw take. Oh shit, slippery. Yeah, it's a little muddy right now because of all the rain. But like I said, give it a day or two and it gets crystal clear again. Alright. This should be a... Oh, it's got a bunch of horse poop over here, people walking around it. Proof that they bring horses down here to the trails. Blech. Just chilling. Alright, let's get back on the bike. Twist this thing back on here. There we go. Alright, let's get back on the road. Let's see, where do we want to go next? We could take this road all the way down to there. Gonna see how long this here battery lasts for one charge. Follow this biker for a little while, see how fast he gets it up to. Right now he's doing 22 miles an hour, 24, 25, 27. He's topping out about 27 miles an hour. I got my visor open on my full face helmet right now, so it might be a little bit more windy. There's a park ranger, I think. Nope, that's just a regular car. Down here in the valley. Close up the helmet, get a little less wind in here. I'll probably use it to cool off my face. Someone's having a party. Social distancing. Look at all them people over there. All them balloons and everything. What a bunch of bullcrap the freaking social distancing thing is. I'll have to see if I can see that on video, but that kind of looked like someone had a sign out in front of their house that said face masks required. Oh my gosh. This is fucking embarrassing. I got my friggin' alarm going off on my bike as I drive it. It doesn't kill the engine, but it will set the alarm. Let me go ahead and put this on the side. It's basically a noisemaker. It's got it's a tap sensitive type alarm, and but it won't kill the engine or nothing like that. Don't tell anybody I said that. It does have a tracker on it though, so if somebody does take my bike, I can go online and track it. I accidentally hit the alarm button to set the alarm because the key fob, or whatever you want to call it, was in my pocket. I must have hit it just right to activate it. Bridge closed. Tinker's Green Road. So, the way I view motorcycling is it's just not a form of transportation to get to A to B. It's more than that. It's just getting out and to go for a ride. Clear your head, focus on the road, try to enjoy yourself type of rides. Just like these guys on a bike. Do you think they actually have a destination, or are they just going for a ride? Now I got this other cyclist coming up on the left hand side of me, and another biker on the left hand coming up behind me. And of course, once the light turns green, I will go. Actually, I think it's the same guy who I had passed up earlier in the cycle. This green light's taking for fucking ever. God damn. Come on. About to freaking run this damn thing. So for now I have a Dodge behind me. I'm not sure if he's a cop. Not that I'd probably run it anyway. It's taking this long ass time though. There we go. Green light. Get some air up in my visor now. This is Canal Road. And there's another creek slash river on the right hand side of me here with more walking trails. just enjoy the ride. Got some dude following me. He's not too far back on his bike. So I'm supposed to be able to get like 2 hours worth of runtime on one battery on this camera. And I have a 64 gigabyte card in here. It's supposed to give me like 2.5 hours of recording time. So with one long record, we're gonna see what happens here. This is all country and wooded areas back here, and it's all right here in the back of my yard. Meanwhile, just down the street, on the other side, I got a bunch of city stuff. But it's just nice to have a nice mix where I live. You can go cruising in the countryside, cruising in the national park, and then come right out on top of city. If I went a different direction, I would have ended up in either Macedonia or Twinsburg, which is nothing but, you know, concrete jungle, shopping centers everywhere, and restaurants. If I came this way, I get all my nice country areas, my hills and my twists and turns. And as you can see, everybody rides on the weekend. Guess that guy behind me must have turned off. This microphone keeps on getting in the way of my mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna go around this guy real slow because he's making a left-hand turn. Not trying to break any laws, getting too crazy or anything. Just enjoying the ride. Duck crossing. Rather see duck crossing than deer crossing, but deer is everywhere all the time. kind of doing a big loop around my house right now. Oh shit. Okay, well, tell you what, we might turn. Yeah, we're gonna turn right here. I went north a little bit, then I went west a little bit, and now I'm going south a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn right here. She's got 6 gears, but 6 gear at 50 mile an hour is kind of low for that to be in. It's like a blah, 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 blah. I generally ride in 5th gear around 50 miles an hour, 2,000 RPM. Well, at 6th gear, you're running at 2,000 RPM at 50 miles an hour. Right now, I'm doing 45. So she's like a chugging. But it's just a cruise. Usually when I'm doing 65, 70 on the interstates, I usually hit 6th gear around 60 miles an hour. Maybe 65. We're gonna take 82 east. Brum, brum, brum. Okay, we're at what, 38 minutes recording time? I'm trying to look at the camera right here. 38-minute recording time so far. And I think the more I tap on the rear viewing screen, the touch screen, it's probably going to take away a little bit of the battery life. I think she sounds pretty good for a Honda, to be honest, especially with my aftermarket slip-on pipe. The pipe that came with it, I called it a bazooka tube. It was really fat and made the bike sound more like a sewing machine. And it's got an off-center parallel twin, so the cylinders kind of they go up and down similar to a V-twin. So it gives a particular, it's to replicate a particular type of sound, like a cruiser should have. And now we're entering Macedonia, and you got shopping centers everywhere, and you got traffic everywhere. So you have to be on your P's and Q's. But I figure I'll just go ahead and come through here. And watch out for everybody. Best Buys and Walmarts and everything to the left and right. And technically, if I would have went directly here from my house, it would only take me about 12 minutes to get here. Maybe 15. But that's not what I wanted to do. Actually, I kind of need to go to Old Wally World or AutoZone and get some oil. Gotta do an oil change in my Pathfinder. Shit. Oh, 401. Damn it. This light up here generally turns pretty quick. Still a dumb light having them so close together. We're going to go up here and get on 271, take it north. Get a little speed underneath my belt, clear out the cylinders from all the low cruising speeds. Not that I have a thing for speed, I mean I just like fast acceleration. There goes a choo-choo train. Hauling fuel, baby. Or something. Yeah, on Erie. Probably close my visors. I forget I got the microphone on. Great. I got a fucking truck in front of me, and this left lane ends. So, and I really don't want to have a truck in front of me, so gonna back off a little bit and just let them go, cruise. I like to have a good field of vision. So having semis in front of me, you can't see anything down the road. You can't see what's going on. You can't see if someone's slamming on the brakes. You can't see potholes, if there's any in the road gonna hit. Maybe I'll kill two birds with one stone. Maybe I'll go to the Blanker Center at Walmart later. I'll go to the one up north instead of the one down here. Random thoughts in my head as I drive. I'll stay over here. I thought for a minute, maybe I'll go down to the next exit past Forbes. But I was like, nah, fuck it. I did enough for a little ride. A nice long test vid with this camera. So there's my little section of highway. I mean, there's a lot more, but I wanted to do some nice country road riding, and then a little city riding, and then a little highway riding, just to get a good perspective on how this camera is going to record in different environments. So that's why I basically went to a big circle. I think it's going to come out pretty good. This is probably going to be about roughly an hour worth of footage. That's be a fucking Liga right there. Look like a fucking modern day hippie with a freaking man bun on his head. I shouldn't say that. I wouldn't have pictured that type of guy on that type of bike, on a Harley. He looks more like he'd be driving a Vespa scooter or something. Guy in a Mustang didn't know where he wanted to go. It's not a cop, I'm gonna just lay an end, so it means I gotta go for it and beat this BMW beside me. Oh, I smoked his ass. Like I said, I like to accelerate, but I don't like to go super fast. So I'll accelerate fast to the speed limit. And then after that, I will just slow my ass down. But that's all I do, is I accelerate fast to the speed limit. A little rice burner behind me. He was glad that I didn't take my time. Boom, 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 boom. Whoop-de-doos on this road. And there's my house, and there's Bill's house, and there's Rob's house. Home sweet home. Thank you for joining me on my journey. If you made it all the way through, congratulations. I probably would have skipped a lot of the video myself. Or at least skipped ahead. But got this little action cam to play with, take it on adventures with me. I won't be doing all this all the time, just once in a while. But actually, I probably won't really be doing this unless I'm going on a big ride with a group of people. Take off my helmet and glasses here. I might not even do it then. Who knows? Been taking on adventures with me. Sure if you could see me, but this is the Akaso mic. Clip inside your helmet. And it worked pretty good. At least my test footage, it worked pretty good. We're gonna find out how good it worked here now. Thanks for joining me.